Hey guys, what's going on? If you're new here, welcome. My name is BrittanyNichole, and today we're gonna do a good old-fashioned declutter video. I've been really good about making sure I'm not using expired makeup on my face, and while I recently did this, I did keep a couple things that I'm like, all right, you can let it go. So I thought it would be fun to kind of show you guys how I've gone from a huge collection of makeup that I literally had makeup from when I did makeup like professionally years ago to what I have now. That was my cat Stanley sneezing. I'm sure you heard it. So yeah, currently I have the Alley Glines makeup storage bags. They're not just for makeup, but I use them for makeup. So I've got one of the big ones here full of makeup. I've got another one here full of makeup. And then I've got one of the smaller ones full of makeup. I have makeup that I haven't used in a linen closet. That'll be like what I pick from when I get rid of some of this stuff. So yeah, I thought we'd just kind of do this together. So this is all you're gonna see of my face. I'm gonna go ahead and change the angle to the makeup and we can go ahead and get started. All right, so we're gonna do this one bag at a time, starting with the foundation. Foundation is always the most challenging for me. Oh. Okay, to get rid of. I don't know why, but I am gonna keep the Catrice because I actually just did the makeup look that I'm wearing right now using that, and I really do like it. I'm gonna keep the IT Cosmetics because I like that as well. This is starting off real good. I'm gonna keep this guy as well. You know what? This is probably expired. I'm gonna get rid of it. This has got to be expired by this point. Let's see, 12 months for sure, but I am gonna take a picture of it because I love this stuff. The Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. It is beautiful, and this color, Beige Rose 30, matches my skin perfectly. So I'm gonna throw that away. I'm gonna keep the concealers from Rose Inc, as I love those. I don't love this foundation, but I can't seem to part with it. It's a little bit too matte for me. It's definitely not expired because I recently got it. So I'm gonna hold that until I get through my next wedding because it would be good for wedding makeup. This is a darker color of the IT Cosmetics, Your Skin But Better. I love that. I'm gonna get rid of the Pat McGrath foundation because it's just too matte for me. It's not my favorite. That one's hard to get rid of, but you know, this is a gloss that belongs somewhere else. What are you? This is like a MAC Prep and Prime that I must have gotten when I placed a MAC order. So I'll keep this because I haven't used it yet if I can get it out of the box here. I'm gonna get rid of the ColourPop Pretty Fresh. This is my probably all-time favorite, but it is definitely expired. I've had this for a long time, so I'm also gonna go ahead and take a picture of this so I can remember what shade to get. This is Light 70W. It is a little bit dark for me, but you know. This is also one of my old favorites. It's the Maybelline Just Up to 24-Hour Foundation. Is that what we call it? I bought this for a friend for her wedding, and it's just not my favorite foundation, so I'm gonna get rid of that. This is hard, but I'm gonna get rid of it. This was my all-time favorite foundation, the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. So dewy, so dewy, beautiful, but that's certainly expired at this point. e.l.f. Camo Concealer, hydrating, definitely a favorite, keeping that. ColourPop Pretty Fresh, keeping that, love that one as well. I'm gonna get rid of the Pat McGrath concealers. I do love those, but those are certainly expired. I didn't love from the very beginning the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Liquid Concealer. It is such a mess to open. I don't even want to open it because I know stuff is gonna go everywhere. I can't even open it, but it's not a good formula for me. I have the Buildable Blur HD Creaseless Concealer from Thrive. These are good. I'm gonna keep these. I have the No. 7 Serum Concealer. This is also really good. Too dark for me, but I will use that on vacation for sure. I have a lipstick that doesn't belong in here. I'm gonna get rid of the Instant Age Rewind. This was a favorite a long time ago, like I'm talking 2010 maybe, but it's just, it's not my favorite anymore. So I'm gonna get rid of that. And then these are definitely expired. These are my Thrive Cosmetics Illuminating Primer and Blurring Primers. These are pretty much empty anyway, but yeah, it's time for those to go because those are expired. So or empty. I should clean this out, but I'll do that at a different time. So we've got all of our foundations and concealers in here. I probably have some others laying around in a different space where they shouldn't be. So moving on to this, I think I tried to organize this into like creams, but it got all messed up. So let's start here. This is a powder from, it's a bronzer from Thrive. Not my favorite formula, so I'm gonna give that to the garbage. Give that to the garbage. I was gonna say give that away, but with COVID and all this being used and expired, I'm just not gonna do that. Let me let Stanley sneeze 100 times. Okay, he's all done. Same thing with the Thrive Filtered Effects HD powder. It's just not my favorite formula. I'm just not really a powder person. Same thing with the Pat McGrath. This is expired. I really did like this stuff a lot. It's her Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. Really nice, but definitely expired. Same thing with the Bare Minerals. They don't even sell this anymore. This is the Faux Tan Cream Bronzer. You can see, like, it's just like nail polish, right? You can kind of see it's like coming apart and, what's the word? Separating. You know to throw things away at that point. I am going to keep this Buxom Wonderlust blush. Really, really nice stuff. This is the Merit Highlight. This is really nice, and I think I got this less than a year ago, and it's 12 months, so I'm gonna keep that. That's highlight, that's blush. I think I'm gonna keep these together. This is the Merit Blush as well in Terracotta, really nice. I'm gonna keep that. I absolutely love the Milani cream blushes. These are absolutely stunning. The best formula, in my opinion, when it comes to cream blush, because they're not too intense, but they're buildable. They're really nice and glowy, but these expire after 6 months, which is like no time, and I've had these for a long time. So sadly, I have to say goodbye to those. I'm gonna say goodbye to this other Pat McGrath under eye powder. I got this a long time ago and I never tried it. I need to remember to try this. This is the e.l.f. Bite Size Face Duo, so I'm gonna keep that in the powder blush area. And this is my like one memory of when I did professional makeup, my palette from Cinema Secrets. I probably got this when I was like 18, so that stays in here forever. So I'm gonna keep this, the creams, and I know I'm gonna have others to add to that. They're just not in the right place. And then, you know what? I'll keep this blush and highlight. I think I'll do that. That'll be blush and highlight, so creams and regular powder. This is a contour palette from Charlotte Tilbury, one of my absolute favorites. It's very natural. It's the Film Star Bronze and Glow. Definitely keeping that. I think I'll keep that with a bronzers in this one that we'll move on to next. So I have the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. Also really, really nice formula. I'm definitely gonna keep that. That'll go with that one. Another Pat McGrath powder that's definitely expired. This actually lasts for 24 months, which is a long time, but I'm not into powders on the face, so I know I'm not gonna use them. These are the Maybelline Lifter Glosses. So this is my, I guess, gloss that I designated. So I'm definitely keeping the Lifter Gloss. Best drugstore formula, in my opinion. It doesn't burn or anything like that. I have this Milani Soft Rose Keep It Full. I never really liked this color. It was like too nudie for me, and it's definitely expired. So gonna go in the trash. Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Gloss, definitely keeping that, love it. This is a Burberry gloss that I bought on like Nordstrom Rack a long time ago. It's separating, so I'm certain it was probably close to expired when I bought it. This is the Raw Beauty Christie gloss. I like that. When do these expire? No idea, it doesn't say, but it hasn't been that long that I've had that. This is the Lisa Eldridge Muse lip gloss. I like this. This is separating, but I just can't get rid of her packaging, so it may be expired, but I'm keeping it. This is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit. I can't believe I still have this. Is this a gloss? Yeah, it's a high shine gloss, but I would never wear this color. I must have bought that because people were talking about it on YouTube, so I'm gonna toss that. Same thing with this, I just smelled it like a weirdo, but with this ColourPop lipstick. I love the ColourPop lipsticks. I love their packaging. It feels really nice, but this is certainly expired, so that's gonna go in the garbage. And you know what? I think I'm gonna get rid of these e.l.f. little bite-sized palettes. I've had these for a long time. I think I've had them over a year, and I don't grab for them often. So I'll put all my glosses back in here for now. Again, I know we're gonna find more. Here's another blush. This is the Milani Coral Cove blush. I just don't love the color. It's too bright. I love this formula. Also, Milani really knows their blush. This is my favorite drugstore formula besides the Flower Beauty formula. But this color is not, it's just not me. So that's gonna be tossed, and I'm pretty sure that's well over a year old. Again, I have randomly the Lisa Eldridge Velvet Muse lipstick. I just can't get away from it or throw it away. I'm gonna put this in with the glosses. I'm gonna put glosses and lipsticks together in one. I have my Becca Chloe palettes. These just kind of say tucked in the back of the big Alley Glines makeup bag, and I just opened those before I moved apartments, so I'm gonna keep that. And I have the Going Coconuts palette, all-time favorite palette from ColourPop. I use this all the time. I travel with it all the time, so that's definitely staying back there as well. Sorry, the heat is going on. It's 13 degrees out, and I just can't bring myself to turn it off today. So let's see. Let's grab this. This is another lipstick that I think we can probably get rid of. So opening this guy up. I bought this. I don't know why I got it, but I thought it was gonna be like super high shine and make my lips look all juicy. I don't like it. I don't like how it feels. I don't like it. I don't love how these e.l.f. Ride or Die lip balms feel either. They're much too thick for me. I'm also gonna toss the Merit foundation. I like this, and it looks nice, and I really like the packaging and how easy it is to use, but I think it's just a little too matte for me. So I just haven't been grabbing for it, so I'm gonna toss that. This is also certainly old. This is the Believe Beauty, one of, again, the most affordable, prettiest. It's not from the drugstores, from the dollar stores, from Dollar General, but really, really pretty. This is just definitely expired. I've had it for a long time. So get this. If you go to Dollar General, you won't regret it. I'd probably pick it up again as well. Gosh, these were so good. ColourPop Just a Tint, really, really like these. Hate how they smell. A lot of people said they smell like grapefruit. They smell like ammonia to me, and these are definitely expired, so I'm gonna throw those away. Okay, again, I have these Lisa Eldridge, all of her lipsticks. I'm going to keep those because I can't bring myself to get rid of them. I just really like the package, and it's kind of sentimental to me for some reason, so I'm not gonna throw those away. I have one of my, I wonder if I have the rest of them or if I threw them away. The Revlon Super Lustrous. This is Nude Illuminator. This formula is so glossy. It is the most beautiful formula in the world. So you know what? This might be expired. Again, it doesn't have an expiration date on it, but I have had this for a while. I'm gonna throw them away. I have, what else? Fire and Ice as well. I think I need to throw those away. This lip smacker, I literally just used it in this video, and after I did that, I was like, you know what? Oh no, this is 24 months. That's definitely okay. And then this Burt's Bees lip crayon I thought I would like, and I don't love the formula. So now we've got another one of these that I'm gonna go ahead and put my bronzers in. All right, so next we've got these palettes. These I know are good. I just went through these before I moved. So just to show you guys, keeping the Raw Beauty Kristi All Forest Sight palette. I have the Alter Ego Eyeshadow Kiss palette. I have the Alter Ego Canyon palette. Just go ahead and quickly show you. This is a nice cool palette. The Raw Beauty Kristi palette is so beautiful and colorful. I have the Tati Beauty palette. This is not expired. I checked that, and I haven't used this for a while, but I'm definitely keeping it. And then I have two more palettes here. The Luster palette from Alter Ego. How pretty is that? I'm gonna bring this for my friend's wedding. I think this will be perfect for my maid of honor dress. And then I have the Alter Ego Aura palette. Aurora palette, not Aura. Are you guys on Topo Chico like I am? And is it as hard for you to get as it is for me to get? Because I have to stalk every Target for this, and 9 times out of 10 it's sold out. It is the best sparkling water ever. Technically mineral water, but who the heck knows what the difference is. If you do, let me know down below. All right, next up here. This guy has a lot. So we've got an empty one, we'll put that over there. Okay, So this is the Rose Ink Cream Blush. Love this. Just use this in a makeup tutorial as well. So that'll go with the blushes. Oh, this one's really heartbreaking because it expires after 18 months and I know I've had it longer than that and it just looks ick. This is the Revlon Skin Lights Prismatic Highlighter in Daybreak Glimmer. The most wet, beautiful drugstore highlighter ever. Let me zoom in a little bit for you guys here. By the way, I made that table, okay? I made that table. If you guys follow me on Instagram, it'll be down below and I'll put it on the screen right now. You probably watched my struggle with that, but I'm so proud of it. Every time I see it, I'm proud of myself. Okay, next up, Hollywood Flawless Filter, Charlotte Tilbury, definitely keeping. I'm gonna put that with the foundations, even though it's a primer. I'm gonna put this little guy in there as well. Beautiful. All right, I have all of the Kylie and Kendall. These expire after 12 months. I'm gonna have to get rid of them. These are definitely expired. I love these. I love the formula. I'm gonna buy, I say this every time I talk about these, more of her cream bronzers, but these were really, really nice. So they're just expired and need to go. I have this NYX color corrector. I'm gonna keep this with my foundations just in case a friend who needs color correcting needs that. I don't color correct my face, but I got it for a friend's wedding and I have a couple of friends getting married and they might need it. Another Pat McGrath under eye powder that's expired. Charlotte Tilbury, this is, I knew it. I cracked this, unfortunately, with Stinks. I'm gonna have to throw it away, but this is her Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, the most beautiful powder. Like if I use a powder, this is the only thing I'll use because it is so light on the skin and seamless. It's just, it's stunning. So I'm gonna have to get a new one. I still have number 2, which is great and uncracked. I've been cracking all of her stuff. That's the one bad thing. I'm gonna put this with the bronzers. Her stuff is so soft, it's buttery, it's light, that if you drop it, it is definitely going to crack. Gonna throw away the filtered effects from Thrive, because again, I just don't use it. And then I have this very old ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer, one of my favorite primers. I'm gonna repurchase this, but it's probably expired and I lost the cap, so time to go. Okay, next up, Fenty Cream Macchiato. When does this expire? 12 months. This is probably expired. I'll check. I'm gonna put it in with my bronzers because I really like that formula. Really good high-end cream bronzer. You know what I wanna get? I wanna get the Soleil de Tan, and when I get that, I will get rid of that. But for now, I do want one cream bronzer, and I know that's less old than the Kylie. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk that I literally just broke like hour ago, which sucks because I'm gonna have to get rid of it because it's all over. I have this green marble. I got this for my friend's wedding when I did her makeup this summer because it was so hot out and it was outside and we wanted to make sure it stayed. So I'm gonna keep that with the foundations. I'm gonna get rid of this Burberry lipstick. I barely used it. I liked it, but again, I got it from Nordstrom Rack. Actually, it lasts 18 months and it hasn't been that long at all. I'll keep this. I'll keep this because that's not too bad. And I need some kind of lipstick at this point. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, like, not chapstick, but it's like a glossy chapstick. I'm gonna keep that. And again, another Lisa Eldridge lipstick. Lisa Eldridge lipstick. I've got a CeraVe. We're gonna keep that because we love that. Got this other Burberry color. I'll keep that as well. Fortunately, I'm gonna get rid of all of these Revlon. I got every shade. That's how much I liked it, but they're old and it's time to go. MAC Myrrh. I got this 2 or 3 months ago for a friend's wedding. I'll keep that. I've got an Alter Ego eyeshadow primer. I'll put that with the eyeshadows. Another e.l.f. lip gloss that I just don't like the formula of. I've got a Duo lash adhesive. I'll put that in like a prep. You know what? I'll put in the prep bag. This is how I did it when I did professional makeup. I'll put the color corrector in the prep. I'll put the green marble and I'll put the MAC in there. That'll be our little like prep random stuff. And this is Wet n Wild Bare It All This probably is expired. I'm gonna throw it away. That's so cheap, I can replace that easily. So there we go, another one empty. Let's see, I've got the Jaclyn Hill palette I just used in this tutorial, so I'll put that with the palettes. I'll put the Golden Coconuts in there as well. And then the one I am fearing the most, I've got this little Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow palette as well that I really like. It's really sheer, but really, really pretty as like a topper. So that'll be with my palettes. But yes, this is what I'm fearing the most because it holds a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna keep the two ColourPop Super Shock shadows because I just bought these not too long ago and I know they're good. I've got all the ColourPop Raw Beauty Christie Super Shock shadows. I'm gonna keep those as well. And I purchased these ABH Norvina cake eyeliners and I just can't part ways with them. So I'm keeping them because I only use them like once. I don't think I'm ever gonna use them again, but I can't part ways with those. So we're gonna keep those and put that in there for now and get going on here. So I have the MAC Giga Play or Giga Lash, Extended Play Giga Lash. I just bought this in waterproof for all of the weddings that I'm going to, so I'm gonna keep that. And then this will go in the prep area as well. I have Duo, okay, this one will go in the garbage because it's almost empty and I had purchased a new one. This is the Duo Quick Set, by far my favorite for strip lashes. I do like the squeezable Duo for individual lashes. This can go in the garbage. This is the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Black Brown. It's just a little too creamy for me. I have the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive in black, which I like as well. I don't use black all that often. So this is a great setup. Very, very professional looking. So this will be for mascaras because I've got some mascaras and I've got some eyebrow products. So Benefit 24-Hour Brow Set, you guys know, my all-time favorite. So that is gonna go in the brow. This is the Rose Ink Brow Set. I'll also put that in the brow section. ColourPop BFF Brownie Points, definitely expired, but really like that color. Formula isn't my favorite, but that color brown is great. Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions, definitely my favorite formula, pretty much the only thing I use because it comes off so easy, but definitely expired. This is the Merit Brow Product, Brow 1994 or something like that. I do like that, I'm gonna keep that. I knew that was expired, which is why I have a backup like in here. So I'm gonna put this with the mascaras because I'll use that next time. Maybelline Waterproof Lash Discovery. I'm gonna bring that for the wedding for my lower lashes because let me just show you, the wand on this is so small. If you have tiny little eyes, that's not gonna help you because I have a black thing. If you have small eyes like I do, this really gets in there, and waterproof is definitely what I need for weddings. Snapscara is expired. I'm gonna get rid of that. Merit, this is also a really nice formula because it's a tubing mascara, comes off really easy. That's definitely not expired, so I'll save that. I don't know what's going on outside. People are honking like crazy. And then what else do I have here? Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows. This is like really dark, but I do really like the wand. Again, super small. So I am gonna keep this guy for when I dye my brows. I'm gonna get rid of the Wet n Wild Micro Brow. I've had that forever. It's certainly time to throw it away. This has no cap. This is my favorite drugstore formula, Milani Precision Brow. Favorite color is medium brown, so I'll replace that. Glossier, I'm gonna throw this away too. I think this is only 6 months, but also just too dark. It's the Boy Brow in brown, and it was too dark from the start. Brow Flick, I never used this either, but you know what? I need to play around with that, so I'm gonna keep it. And then I have the ColourPop Freckle Pen. I have another one somewhere, and we're gonna keep that as well. This is the Milani Soft Brown. I'm gonna throw that away as well because it's been too long for that. So this bag will be for brow products. I have the James Charles palette, which I'm gonna throw away. All right, next up I have a pencil sharpener. I'm gonna keep that. Let's go through these lip. I just went through these and threw away a lot of stuff, so I should be okay here. I've got the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, gonna keep that. I've got LA Girl Sugar and Spice. I've got Maybelline Color Sensational. I'm gonna throw this away because I know that that is old. I've got another ColourPop Sugar and Spice. Why do I have two of these? This one looks like crap though, so I'm gonna throw that away. I have the Milani from the Salt and Pepper collection. I'm gonna keep that. I've got another Sugar and Spice. What the heck? Why do I have so many? Okay, I'm gonna keep the bigger one because that's obviously newer. This Kim Kardashian one was shit from the start, to be honest. I didn't like the formula, which I know everybody else does, but the cap just does not stay on. So it's like everywhere. Like, obviously I got a dud, but like, just doesn't stay on. So that's gonna go in the trash, which kind of stinks. I've got another LA Girl in Flesh. And then I've got an e.l.f. Precision Brow Pencil that's old as well and gonna go in the garbage. So this has to go in the garbage as well, unfortunately. So these, I don't have any Ziploc bags, so this is gonna have to just chill for now. Home stretch here. All we have left is this guy. So I have Physicians Formula Liquid Liner. I do like this, so I am gonna keep that. This is like my little liner and cream eyeshadows. So I'm gonna keep all of the Thrive cream eyeshadows. Really, really nice formula. So I'm gonna keep those. I'm gonna get rid of this e.l.f. No Budge retractable liner in coffee. I never use it. It was a good formula, I just never use it. Same thing with this old Wet n Wild black liner that I've had that for years. I am gonna keep all of these bright LA Girl, Summer from ColourPop. Most of them have not been opened. I'm gonna keep the e.l.f. shadow sticks as well because they're just really nice if you have hooded eyes. It works really, really well. All of these liners can go back. I know I have another liner in my like brushes from MAC, the MAC Costa Riche, which is really nice. I don't think I necessarily need to put that in the bag anymore. I think I can fit them all in this empty one. Yes, I can. So that is liners, and I'll put my freckle pens with, should I put, yeah, I'll put those there. I'll keep my lip products with my lipsticks since I really don't have a lot. I'll keep my brow products in here, and I'll put my mascara with my brow products. Well, okay, so let me organize all this and I'll show you. All right, so here's what we're looking at. We've got our foundations and concealers, our bronzers and our blushes in this one. We've got our prep in this one. We've got eyeshadows and then the ColourPop Super Shock shadows. These are like the eyeshadows I go for every day, right? The neutrals. And then we've got our lipsticks and lip liners. I've got my brows and mascara and my eyeliners there. I've got the rest of the palettes that I'm not giving away, but I'm gonna put these in a different area because I don't use them every day. So whenever I need my everyday makeup, I can grab these three and be good to go. And here is everything we are getting rid of. That is a lot. That is like probably 10 pounds of makeup. So I'm super excited about this. So I hope this inspires you to get rid of some of your old makeup if you're still hanging on to it like I was. I did put back that Charlotte Tilbury blush in full disclosure. I just can't get rid of it. I'm gonna try to press it back in. Do you guys remember the days of YouTube of watching Encore? I know I talk about him all the time, where you'd like look up videos on how to repress shadows and you put like, gosh, I can't remember what, glycerin, maybe glycerin and water, and then you bake it in like a pan. I definitely did that. Like I'd press some eyeshadows too, but I miss those days of YouTube. Those were so fun. And now I'm just like, I'll throw it away, but I really couldn't throw it away. So anywho, I'm rambling. Thank you so much for spending some time with me and for requesting this video. It really helps me get rid of things when you guys are like, hey, I wanna see you, get rid of your makeup or do this. It really kind of inspires me to do it. So I really appreciate you guys. If you are interested in seeing any more videos, if this is the first video you're watching, please subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell because like nobody is notified when we post videos anymore. I don't know what the deal with it is, but yeah, make sure to ring the bell and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.